Good morning and welcome back to me playing Satisfactory 1.0. Hey everyone, good morning. Yes, we are back and we are looking over our factory of steel. That was a really Yoda way of saying that. So what is today's plan? Well, today's plan is to get all of this organized, to get this all centralized, well, at least get some storage centralized. Pardon me. All right, so what are we looking at doing? So what I'm going to be doing, I'm thinking, is I'm going to be dismantling my space elevator because it's kind of going to an awkward place over the base there. And what I'm thinking is setting up a second story on the kind of main factory there. You know, it's always the debate. What do you do with your starter factory? What do you do with your starter base, right? I don't like tearing them down. Now, normally, quite often, I will have a huge spaghetti mess, which, you know, I'll rip apart and organize as I go along. But at some point in time, my starter base is always kind of nicely organized, and it is definitely where I draw most of my kind of supplies as I build the other factories. So I've got everything organized. I've got everything laid out the way I want. So all I need to do now is just basically enclose that floor. And that's kind of what my plan is, to start that process. Now, I don't have all the walls and stuff that I want yet. But that goes hand in hand with setting up essential storage, is that I can use my usual typical sushi belts method to kind of get everything into place. Now, yeah, I'm only utilizing the Mark III belts, which is only 240 parts per minute, but I'm also not generating a lot of stuff yet. So the sushi belt kind of method works for me for the most part, and because as I need faster belts, that's usually when I unlock and get to the faster belts. Of course, I'm going to need to clear out the tiers here, so it all is part and parcel. So getting essential storage is kind of important, because I kind of count on things feeding in faster than the belt can sort it out, because that's how I'm going to start generating my tickets. I need to get more awesome tickets. I need to unlock the rest of the stuff in there so that I can start making the factory look good. So enough chat, and let's get to work today. So I think the first thing, flashlight off. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm in photo mode there, so I don't have the HUD showing. I'm going, why is my controls not working? What's happening? Oh no, I'm gonna have a panic. And no, I'm just stupid. All right, let's so what first thing I want to do is, yeah, you can see that these machines have now filled up. So, you know, I may have a supply of stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna need to get some storage in here. So what I'm gonna do is get some storage, run the belt back there, and get working. So like I say, enough chitty chat. Didn't mean to jump off there, but I'll work with it. Yeah, so you can see I'm backing up in a lot of places, and of course the encased beams are not, but that's not exactly unsurprising. All right, so first thing I want to do is let's get some storage set up down here, so I can start buffering these things before I start taking them out, so I have lots of supply. And I think for this, I am going to utilize, now that I have steel, I should have, where are my storage containers? Nope, don't have the storage containers on the thing. Yes, I do have the industrial storage now, so we're going to make sure we use a few of these. Got lots of material on board for it, so let's get... yeah, it's a little bit tall. Well, maybe I will just use the little guys here. Yeah, I'm going to use the little guys here, I think. All right, where's my staircase? Need the flashlight. That's not a staircase. Where? Do I not have a way of getting up that floor? Yes, I do. I got lost in my own factory. All right. I think it might be one of those weird kind of days today. I'm going to just lean into the weird. All right. So let's tuck this guy underneath here. Hit the whole hologram. And see what that looks like from down here. Yeah, I know, I just spent a bunch of time running back upstairs, but, you know, reasons. Okay, so that's going to come down there. So if I put... it's kind of a nice open area to run stuff out. That's my output, yes. Yes, there's the output there. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be the best spot. Let's just make sure everything is centered up. No, there we go. So we'll get one of you guys there. I'm going to have to move you in a second because, well, you're pointing the wrong way. But in the meantime, that. Let's just now pop you out of there because I've got that one there for reference. So again, we'll come in here. The reason I'm not using the big ones is because then I have to, it's the awkward size of the kind of logistics floor here. It's not quite tall enough. The containers are a little bit taller, and then it just kind of makes a weird poking thing. And yeah, I'm trying to keep things clean now. And seeing where we go from there. And good morning to you, John. And I hope you're having a wonderful day playing in your lovely Satisfactory world. All right, so there we go. So we got the stuff coming out. Let's get our bins in place. Again, I hit that stupid button. So the two games, of course, I just did it again. The two games I'm playing is Satisfactory and Space Engineers. And when you want to kind of clear your build menu in Space Engineers, you hit the tilde key, which of course is the console command key in Satisfactory. So, you know, again, it's that old situation when you go from driving an automatic to driving a manual transmission in a car. And you forget what a clutch is, or that there's not supposed to be. There's always that weird transition. All right, where we got everything? So concrete's going in there. I probably should have a staircase on this side of the building, so let's take care of that now, because this is getting bloody awkward. Yeah, let's just drop one in right here. And it's in the ramps, and then we go whoop, easy, and I love these stairs. I can't tell you enough times how much these are so nice. Yeah, good job, Coffee Stain. I do not have my inverted ramps yet on this menu, so let's get that set up as well. So we'll put you in slot 3. There we go. Better. So we can hit that button. Oh, we hit that button. That button. We hit that button, and then we go to that. Voila. That is staircase. Okay, I need to step off the staircase at some point in time, so we'll just grab a quick key and boopy, and do not hit that button, and then I can go upstairs. All right, reason I'm upstairs is, where are you coming out? Are you coming out here? No, you are not coming out there. Where are your outputs? You are the beams. So we are going to need an output for beams. Your beams are going down there. Yeah, sorry, just got to do a little bit of quick running around to figure out what am I doing here. Who's doing what? You're all doing ingots. Okay, so ingots are coming down there. You're steel pipe over here. Yes, you are steel pipe, so the steel pipe is coming out. Here's the steel pipe. That's going in. Going in, all right. There, so that's where you guys are meeting. So you do have to drop down right away. Just thinking here. Gotta do the tinkin'. Okay, so that's not really doing anything. Let's clean things up here. And this is one of the big reasons why I try to organize as I go along. Mostly so I don't confuse myself for what was I doing over here? Okay, so I am leaving myself some expansion here. So maybe I want to bring this out a little bit before I drop it down the floor. Yes, we're going to do that. So let's get our floor hole here. And once again, I am going to bitch and whine that I have to use a mod for wall holes. But again, this is going to be, until I see it in the game, an ongoing soin. Mark II belts are perfectly fine. Might even be able to get it with Mark I's. Yeah, I can get away with Mark I's here. All in the name of saving... you know what? Screw it. It's fine. Alright, so those are going down into the floor there. What are you guys doing? You guys are just kind of sitting in place. Looks like you both got a full load here. I don't think there's anything underneath, so I am going to do the clean solution here. And let's pop in the floor hole. Like so. And get that one. Alright. Put this on, and that's a little bit close, yeah. I didn't get my little snappy tone there, so I like my little snappy tone, so I'm just going to move these guys here in a little bit. That'll give me my snappy tone. That should give me my snappy tone, and listen to the snappy tone. There it is. Little tiny chirpy chirps. That's what that means. I don't have to worry about having a belt in there, so if I upgrade this, at some point in time, it upgrades the whole line. Okay, so everything should now be popping through the floor. Yep, so those two have to get merged up. There is my steel pipe. So we'll have the steel pipe going into here. We'll have the encased beam going into there. And then I have my steel beams. Because they have to feed over. So there's my steel beams feeding into there. So we'll just drop the steel beams right... Yeah, right line. Okay, so steel beams. So that means I'm going to need a splitter. I also need to kind of keep clear of that. So we're going to use the little trick here we can do with the lifts. So yeah, the little trick here, if you want to compress a lift, give it a target. So what I need to do is so typically you can see how tall your lifts are, right? They go way the heck up. However, if you put something for it to snap onto, so if I grab this guy here, lock him into place, and then I pull him down, I should hopefully get him to lock in like so. So you can see how that nicely compresses it down, so you don't have to have a weird slope there. Yeah, and I'm led to believe that it is a feature because you can see how well those nicely line up. There's no clipping or anything like that, so that's got to be a feature, not a bug. So let's grab our splitter here. I think I'm going to use a smart splitter. Let's also make sure you're lined up. Yeah, I'm not getting my snap line just because the things aren't quite lined up the way they should be, but you can make it out. Then if I grab another one of these things, like so, I should be able to do the same compression trick. If I got my spacing correct. And not quite. Let's try from here. Reverse it. Yeah, so I'm just off by a smidge. We'll just have to move it a little bit closer. So. And then. Come on. Give me the snaps. Come on! Alright, maybe I should... Let's try running the belt. Yeah, it's not a perfect method. Let's see if we can get it to work. One way or the other, I am going to get you to do what I want you to do. Okay, let's try it this way. Instead of forcing it to go from there, let's bring it over to here. Then we'll come up by this. Then I'll grab a ceiling. I think I might be having snap issues. So I'm also gonna put this in place and see if I can't. Yeah, see if this doesn't want it. Thank you. Okay, and then we'll get the belt. Okay, so this is, maybe should force the issue then on the lift, I'm hoping. There we go. Just had to give it some room. Just needed some room. Okay, so we need to do configure. So that's the left output, and we are going to do... And there they go. All right, so that's those guys. Let's set these guys up. Oh. This is why safety railings are a thing. I guess I should put a staircase here at this point, considering how many times I've now walked off that bloody edge. Put that there. Grab. Staircase. Probably should. So, loop down. So. And. There you go. So, I am the Underminer. I may be below you, but nothing is below me. But, gotta get John Raffensperger somehow into a Pixar production. It was a thing for a long time. Okay. And... yes, I'm going to need these guys for a moment. I'm going to need to make sure I don't walk off the bloody edge again. These in the first place, so... Finish him. Finish him! And... go to there. You three. All right. Where am I? I am right here. So let's get a belt going. So this will do the easy way. We'll just grab our belt, go out through here, kind of get the right angle, push it past a little tiny bit, like so. That way, when I grab my merger here, grab the merger, I lock it into place. Pull this guy away, and we can now feed that through there. All right, so we got the direct feed. It's all the correct spacing, and lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I think that's going to be in the case. That's going to be the pipe, just the way the angle's working out. I'll bring this guy down now. There we go. And again, I really do like this new belt system. It is the cat's meow. There we go. Okay. I can definitely feed past there, so we're just going to go with proper lift. I'm not going to do any kind of fancy trickeries. No trickeries. You get a little tricky. You need to point that way. Okay. Then, okay, and that should hopefully snap this. Oh no! It's not quite as clean as I'd like. Well, I could use some concrete anyway, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to move the line here, tuck it in a little bit tighter. In fact, I'll use here for reference for that tightness. Go there. Pull this belt out. And that. Where are you might go to? Where do you go to? There. Oh, okay. That makes it a little easier, actually. Keep it straight. And then I should go just about. Oh, got too short. Okay, fine. I missed. Okay, well, obviously if I'm too short, let's just come up from here. There we go. There. That's better. That should now give me room to bring this belt out, so we'll, I guess, collect some more pipe for our own inventory. Bring this belt out now. And we're gonna get you lined up, so I guess here. And we'll go around the corner. More wind? No, not. Let's just make sure we're getting, again, everything's gotta be nice and neat. Keep it clean. And that goes good. Alright. So we are now feeding. Yes? Hello. Not that button, damn it. Yeah, there we go. There goes the pipe. There goes the encased beams. And we are good. Okay, let's get back to the main factory and let's start getting ready for and start setting up our inventory. Yeah, look at that. Lots of reinforced plates. Lots of cranes. Goodly supply of rotors. Gonna move that. This is gonna give me the added benefit of also giving me factory room, because I still need to add in now stators, I believe, and a few other things. Okay, how are we doing over here? No, I'm not using that button. What I want to do is I want to see what my next tier is, so I can unlock my power lines, which is good. It's even better is I can, let's get this unlocked. Hyper tubes, yeah, we can actually just get all these done now. I have plenty of that, and it would be really nice to now to have the blueprints. So, dump. I don't even have enough on me. Huh? Alright, so I just need a few more cable. I nicely had enough beams. Still got a good supply of beams, so let's go collect up. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up with the space elevator just over there. I'm going to set up its own kind of dedicated floor, so to speak, or factory. I think, you know, instead of doing it all in one factory like I've done in the past in previous ones, essentially just feed raw elements in and then, you know, crank out the big ones. Makes for really cool big factories, but it's a pain at end the game. So instead what I think I'm going to do is just have, like, the final machines in there. So, you know, the one that makes the versatile frames, the one that makes the smart plating. There. Now, the next tier, of course, will need smart plating, but I'll just expand the smart plating. So only the actual elevator stuff will get made in there. Everything else will be moved in. Oh, I need frames. And that will be in this container. You can see why I did centralized storage. It's going to be a little nicer, because I'm also going to move the hub up to that floor as well. Stop. Alright, let's get these guys loaded up, and boom! Blueprints!
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further
that's why I want
optimizing your
blueprints, because
progression
I actually want to
towards
start
saving
setting up.
Earth with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Nice. Yeah, it does a perfect job, except for lining them up. Oh, that's our... Okay, thanks. I see what you're doing there. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna move the hub up onto the same level, and basically it'll just be outside the door. So when I do want to do anything and set anything up, it's a much easier draw. All right, what is all happening over here? It's really cool. You are quick wire. You're not making. So yeah, we're gonna get quicker. Yeah, so that again, that's why I want central storage, because I want to set up my quick wire and my quartz factory. And the reason I want the blueprint, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupting Ada, is I want to use highway systems basically until I unlock trains. I'm going to use roads to bring things around. So I'll have like a tractor that comes from way over there because my course is way the hell over there. My Caterium is way the hell up there. So I could use the bus for the steel, but you know what? That's not a problem for today. But I'm going to just leave that here for now. So if I do need quick wire, I can just do a quick run over to Caterium, grab a load. I've got some miners set up. Let's pull you down and figure out where we're going to put our stairs. So our access. Some kind of weird overflow thing there. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so we come up the ramp here, turn the corner, and we're going to hit our stairs right about here. And use our lovely, lovely little staircase. We're going to go up 1 and 2 and 3, 4. No, we're going to go up 2, because then I'm going to use a turn. So we'll grab our inverted ramp here. That. And landing right there. I guess I can just carry on with this. Snap there, yes it will. The stairs go up to there. Underneath here, we're gonna do a 2x ramp. I have my pillars. Do not have my pillars on the toolbar, so let's get some pillars on the old toolbar. Hey there, concreters. I guess we'll put you on 4. Put a pillar. Right. That's just support, and then we'll do the same thing. Okay, so now we can go upstairs. La 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 la. And then we'll just put some stairs. So I realize I've now got these guys set up in a couple of places. No, you can't walk upstairs until you. Alright, that should give me plenty of clearance here. Yeah, I might have to skate around here, but if I keep this as my outside edge, no, that's perfectly fine. And then we're going to use 1 meter. Yeah, so you can see how I can miss things. So we can push out towards these miners that are out here. Yeah, oops, sorry about that. And yeah, I am extending quite far over because, you know, I want to be a little, relatively close to the concrete there. Besides, the platform's already got that side, so I'm not actually that far out. Ooh, look at that! I actually ran out of concrete. Okay, well, let's go get some more concrete. Hey, look, it's right there. Whee! And Let's see if there's anything I can grab now that I'm doing this. Because I can now make steel windows. Ooh, that's right. That's kind of what I've been waiting for, is the glass window. Now that I've got enough sufficient steel, find out where you put them. Anything I need right now? No. I'll drain this out into the sushi belt. When I get a chance. Why am I running around this? Ooh, let's get a, yeah, a bunch of stuff in my inventory that really help. I'm gonna have to move all of this stuff. Some. Oh, the reason I have them in my inventory is because I dismantled the hub. Let's actually go get the hub back up here, and that way I can get that little storage container back. Okay, into Special, the hub. Missing iron ore. Really? Iron ore to build it, eh? Isn't that ironic? Considering I literally just threw away a bunch of iron ore. Now let's try that again. So yeah, everything that's downstairs I'm going to rebuild upstairs, at least, you know, my little kind of centralized area. So we'll make a lovely little kind of courtyard. Get our hub back in. Hit the old holographic display. Nudgy, nudgy. Nudgy, nudgy, nudgy. I don't want to nudge you. Here's your edge. Here's your edge. Here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll come this way one. Look at the space on the back side here. And really just for view and safety. So, yeah, that looks good. So, we'll put that back in place. And, yeah, there's the. Okay, so let's also. Hypertubes. And I'm gonna have to go get some of these. A hypertube now will be just the cat's meow. That means I think that hypertube make a hypertube system. Best way to travel across the map, hypertubes. Really does work well, especially in conjunction with the parachute, because shoot just where you want to stop, and stop you shall. Make sure you don't go too high that you literally get so high up that you die. There is a maximum altitude. No one's starving out or anything here. How are we? You're not even. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, why are you? Because you don't have a connection. There we go. That should take care of that. What are you gonna do? You don't have enough heat. Yeah, I just need to let everything kind of maybe settle down. Okay, cold. What's cold? Quick pop downstairs. Yes, I know I'm getting distracted here, but this is kind of Okay, let's not hold on that way. 3, mark 3. Yeah, belt's beating fine. I think it just might be I'm thinking it's just an overflow problem. Yeah, so Paul's coming up here, eating it. And let's do a quick upgrade. Let's make sure that maximize. Right. Leave it alone. Come back, check it later. Iron, just keep it up. That's good. So let's run down. Alright, let's get our hypertubes unlocked now.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations.
Almost cleaned up.
They are also error% safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fixit listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fixit makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
Yeah. Really does sound worse than it is. No, that sounds better. Yeah, that's just creepy. Not gonna lie. I haven't had a lot of story about it. There's clearly something going on with Galen. And I, again, have absolutely 100% been avoiding any spoilers because I want to make sure that we're sharing that. So much so that I actually kind of abandoned my friends in their world. I mean, they were very understanding about it, but I do feel bad. There we go. Okay, turn off. That gives me enough room here so we can start building. Okay, so I need a workshop somewhere. Do I use my usual workshop on that side? No. Workshop. Here. What are workshop things? Grab awesome man. I've still got some hard drives on me, so no sense in holding on to them. Let's make sure we get that analyzed. Okay. Let's get our containers back in. Need one for medicinals. One for cereals. Okay, and this guy here. Get things like Mercer Sphere and Summer Sloops. Short. Sam or is we go over this one. So that's going to be, you know, like things that I do the research. Let's go get the rest of the stuff. Put the awesome shot. Like, and then I can probably, yeah, use this space over here for the blueprint. Nice little area here. Don't really need the blueprinter yet, but I would like to have it in place before I really start constructing the rest of the stuff.
Once you have built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it. It will then be available in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to correct mistakes or optimize. If you find yourself struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
Alright. There's the 4x4. Definitely going to be shooting for the 6x6 and the 5x5, and yeah, should have lots of room to expand that on that way. I'm going to need a little bit of extra room going this way, so let's figure out where we want to put our main entrance to the storage facility. I'm going to leave the sink and everything down there, so I'm kind of limited by how far I can come out on this side here. Like, that's pretty much right up against it, so that is going to be where my outside wall is. Lag spike. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to have a central corridor here, or you know what, this is probably a great time to use a little bit of paint and color. Safety orange, so that's going to be root going through, and then we can put to the entrance here. Ooh, actually, let's use their big corner support. And we'll make it a grand entrance. Get in the way. No, that's kind of nice. I do have to keep in mind I've got the staircase coming up here, so let's grab the customizer again. I'm going to make sure we know where the traffic flow is, because that means I'm probably going to move those pillars. Yeah, let's move these guys. Copy them. Something I am trying to avoid that I usually end up doing to myself is I usually end up making myself way too compacted in. by not giving myself enough space. I'm going to try to avoid that. Okay, so that's going to be where the grand entrance is. I do have some tickets here, so let's see if we can get those windows. I should. The walls. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Because now I can start making some real honest-to-goodness buildings. I'm going to need ceiling stuff. Probably going to want my catwalks. Yeah, see, there's so much more I need to get, though. Foundations-wise, the double ramps. Yeah, so I'm really kind of still... Lots of stuff still to do. Okay. But I got some glass walls now. So that means you can put some stuff in. Oh yeah, Frame to Windows has their own menu items now. Okay. Cool. Really quite like these guys. Ooh, silver. That's fine. Still, take care of this. Taking care of this stuff. Okay, so now let's get some containers. The on. Alright. Our usual. And start. Because the reason I like to do it that way. Evas and Evas. So run this. Sing. The reason I do that. Rip this section. Temporary dose of Eddie. That's the entrance. I went the wrong direction. I got spatially and directionally confoodled. This way. I mean, again, there's a reason. There's a reason I'm doing this. Don't worry. He hasn't lost his mind. Well, yes, he has, but this isn't part of the insanity. Because what I can do now is grab my Mark 1 belt. Rock you guys, you know, get as close as possible. The reason we want to do that is because then I got a belt that comes right to the ground, and it just looks a little nicer than having the, you know, the belt just kind of hanging in halfway up the waist height. I just find it makes it look a little bit more of a nicer display. Okay, so let's get our rest of our containers in. So I'm just going to need that. Just wanted to kind of loosely show you guys what I was doing there. I think, yeah, that's that. Exactly what I was doing. Yeah, totally. Were you lined up there? On the line. On the line. Nice and tight. So we've got a bunch more of these guys in here. And I'm out of beans. I'll get some beans. Yeah, again, I could have a hyper tube. But you know what I need for the hyper tube? Beans. Really drives it home that, yeah, maybe probably want to get a hyper tube. Come on, beans. Keep producing. Gonna have to take a look at what's going on in production there, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. Like, no, they'll probably double the production at this point. Yeah, because I'm only using one of the coal mines I have over there. Oh, so much to do, man. So much to do. Complex going. I need to quick wire, quartz, SAM, but the SAM kind of goes with quartz, and yeah, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It is so much to do. Oof. Okay, just focus on one job at a time. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, let's go back a bunch. I know I'm gonna need a whole bunch at some point. Let's get them in now. This is not even close to what the total count will be, which is maybe not quite as true. Oh no, it's steel pipe. As it might have been in the past, because of the dimensional depot. But I'm not going to see the dimensional depot until I get my SAM ore going, and until I get the next space elevator level. So, pretty much the storage needs to be a certain size just for the stuff leading up to when I don't need storage. You know what I mean, right? Alright, come on back to my steel pipe. I don't want to grab. Yeah, I guess I'll just grab it. Mostly because I forgot what the findings are. Should probably watch where I'm running, too. I just glanced off the screen just at the same time as that I was walking towards the edge. Yeah, so eventually this is all going to be covered up anyway, because, you know, we extend the factory that floor up there, so it's not like I'm cramming myself in. And yeah, not going to separate these guys into, I mean, I might make him like his own little wing, but they're all going to be part of this one main factory, at least for kind of the central home. It's nice when you kind of come around the old corner, you're making a long train ride, and you see this nice big facility here. Gives you that sense of accomplishment. Yeah, so also going to need to make sure I leave room for train. So I think I can run my personal train if I don't even know if I need that. So many of the old strategies I had really aren't quite as relevant, I think, because of things like the dimensional portal. At least that's kind of my thought. I don't know for sure yet. I haven't really played with them yet. So that is, you know, a variable still. So I don't know exactly how. Because normally what I do is I'll have a, tied in with essential storage here, I'll have a massive, massive. Usually it's about 8-car train that I fill also from the same feed that I use to, when I need to do, like, expanding. So if I am, in fact, building out rails and stuff like that, I use the train as a supply for supply. So, you know, I'll pack a bunch of stuff. It keeps me on the road for a while before having to run back, but, you know, balancing the stuff and whatnot, and it makes a big train. And it is a big kind of logistics thing because you got to tie into the sushi belt, and you got to, when I say sushi belt, it means it's just I have one single belt that's got everything running on it, and then I use smart splitters and programming splitters to put things in their correct place. And it's just colloquially called the sushi belt because, you know, it's like in the some sushi restaurants, you just have a belt that goes around and around. You just take what you want because it's got a bunch of different things on there. Yeah, so, you know, kind of the old way with a train, it is a, you know, bit of an undertaking, right? It's essentially you're recreating all of this, plus having to deal with how to feed things and backfeed things and split feed things. And so it can be a bit of a pain. And the reason I use these guys here is for the dimensional portals. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, is I'll put like little portal things maybe on the end. I just don't know what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, now that I've got these guys in, I can start clearing out this block. So, like, yeah, these are all just temporary. Don't even need those. We'll keep the old part count low. Those. I'm going to leave those ones there just in case I do have to expand, but I am going to get rid of all of these. Oh. Should be okay about it? No. Now the question is why don't I just use signs? Lazy. You know, one, I don't have signs unlocked yet. Two, you know, just spending the time putting on the picture, putting on the picture. I just rather just have them pop on. Okay, so I'm gonna put a few things in here so I can start figuring out what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna grab some concrete, throw them in there, and that you can see is why I have that little belt, because it displays beautifully what it is that's going. Okay, this side we'll throw a few steel plates in there. Throw a few steel or iron rods. I don't know why I keep calling these iron steel. It's iron plate, iron rod. Over here, what do I want to do over here? Let's throw some reinforced plates in there. I think those screws in here. Screws in there. Okay, let's turn around, come back down to this side. So this side is going to get some wire, cable. That'll be the copper plate if I have any left. Oh, look at that! I don't. Okay, we'll have to go grab some copper plate. Okay. Oh. Missed. Alright, what do I get? Alternate to... no. Alternate steel rotor. No. Let's reshuffle. Iron plate. Oh. Huh. You knew? That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Hmm. 45 per minute as opposed to 15. Oh, I'm already producing the concrete. Ooh, these are both pretty actually sweet. Hmm. 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 Which? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's 3 times the rate. That is 20% more. So 600%, 20%. Easier to acquire steel. You know what? That is kind of the juicier one, because I'm already thinking I'm going to have to expand my steel anyway. But if I just need to split off a little bit more concrete... Yeah, because one machine basically replaces 3. Oh, it's a lot more steel, though. Like, again, so multiply 4 steel ingots by 3 to get up to 45. That's only 12 ingots. That's actually double the ingots. Plus the concrete. Oh no, it's 9 times. Yeah, so 4 ingots for every steel beam, or 24 ingots for every 9. 4 times 9 is 36. So that actually is a little bit better. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just take that one. Let's throw the next hard drive in. Let's... That's all my wood keys. Throw that into inventory. Of course I don't have space. But we'll get a crate upstairs. Yeah, I don't necessarily do. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a hard decision, but all right, put you in there, put you in there, material in there, you in there. Bottom. Just that stuff. I don't necessarily. Yeah, that was. I don't know. Yeah, that was a lot of indecision on that one. Oh, that's a lot of recipes. All right. Is that everything? Let's do a quick sort here. Make sure I've got everything that's supposed to go down into that bottom one. Is down in the bottom one. Yes. The rest of the stuff. Yes, I realize that I'm totally looking like I'm distracted here. However, this is kind of part and parcel. There we go. Just want to keep things. I just like to kind of, otherwise I forget about it. Honestly, if I don't deal with it while I'm thinking about it, it's never going to get dealt with. Totally forget about it. All right, that thing. No, that in there. That in there. That's a good point. I should probably have a container to grab my these ones. It also means having a nice distribution. Yeah, we'll kind of that's purely yeah, something to worry about. I went downstairs to specifically grab copper sheet. You know what I didn't do? Grab copper sheet. Really wish you could make the flashlight brighter. Alright. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the full sushi belt, which is get everything just in one big ring, or if I'm gonna do like a modified sushi belt. I still haven't quite decided. Because the sushi belt will, yeah, but you know, that's kind of the point though, is having the sushi belt backlog. Because again, that's, you know, kind of where I get my passive ticket generations from whatever overstock there is. Steel. No, I don't want to throw steel gaming. Steel. Here the button. Instead, I'm going to throw. Could have swore I had quick wire. Clearly, I put it some. Oh well, okay. Well, let's. Okay, I know it's going to be quick wire. Finish doing what you're doing before you go off and start doing something else. So let's get beam in there. Put pipe there. Put increased there. Okay, so you can see how fast you can start filling these guys up. We'll throw, we'll split the stack there, throw some stators in there, split the stack, throw some rotors in there. Let's see, do I have any frames on me? No, I have no frames on me. Deal with those problems now, so I'll drop down here. And grab some frames. We've got lots of them. We'll grab some frames here. What am I carrying too much? I'm carrying way too many. Yeah, I'm carrying way too many. I'm not building anything. And I'd rather load up on whatever material I can get. Portable miners that are up there, assuming actually. 200 frames. I'm gonna put the frames over here because that's more of a baseline product. Know what I mean, burn? No? And finish. Jump bloody wall. You look like you're still analyzing. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some carrium now. And zip over here. Very efficient parachute. Alright. That just seems silly. Having that way over there. Spooks. Yeah, it's a weird state, but it is also. Oh, hello.
temple?
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
Okay, am I actually involved in this story, or is it strictly a story about Ada? Because she seems to be getting a lot more freaking story development than I am. Am I superfluous? Unnecessary? Who's here? Who's here? Hello, you. Ow. Ow. Come on. Bye. Thank you. Let me figure out how to dodge just as I killed him. Deuterium. Probably should throw another couple of... Oh, shoot. Hello. Glad you were kind of stupid. You're right. Yeah. Yes. Tell me look at all the freaking slugs that are still. Don't need them yet. So just let them be. I know where they are. It's not like they're gonna move. It's not like they're gonna despawn or anything. So it's fine. Sorry, all right, let's see what we get. Recipes. All right, what are we getting this time? Yeah, see that came back up again. I hate... Honestly, this is starting to become... It was bad enough when you had a choice of 3, but this seems like a harder gamble at this point in time. Because which one do I want? So again, that's... 3 times, so 12 times 3. That's actually more screws required. That's not a great one. Back to this one. What do we got for ratio here? 2 to 3. So if I increase that, that's... Yeah, see, that's not that economical. Let's go... Oh, charcoal, really? I never need that much silica. Oh, these are absolute... I have regrets. I have so many regrets now. These are awful. Like, what do I need charcoal for? Oh. Yeah. Problem is, I don't need that much silica. Yeah, see, that's the gamble, man. That is the gamble. Alright, let's just get this last hard drive. I'll do another hard drive run. Okay, so while that's analyzing, I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. And then we'll come back and we'll continue building out our storage facility. Might even move some things. Do I want to move the hub closer? No. But we'll figure that out when we come back. Be right back. Thanks. And I'm back. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I've got my Caterium. Let's go throw it into the bin here. Get that quick wire being produced. That is you, correct? Yes, it is. We'll throw the Caterium into there. We'll get that production up and running. What's in you? Absolutely nothing. You were temporary storage instead of that. And okay. See, I thought I had quick wire on me. Where am I? Oh, right. So that was a distraction that wasn't necessary. Speaking of distractions, can I shut this? Yeah, I can probably shut this reinforced plate production down now as well. Because it is absolutely full. Probably remove it too, to be honest. Actually get rid of it now. It's served its purpose. I'm going to need to feed this stuff upstairs. So what I'm making sure right now is that I just have enough bins, and everything that I mean to come in is in fact coming in. Let's take some of these back. All right. So that is all of those things for now. All right, let's start bringing the stuff in. Okay, so I'm going to start off here. Let's actually I want to start off with the steel over here. Now, do I want to be clever here? I think I do. Do I want to do this? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to run a belt all the way down here? Or do I want to run a track? I think I don't know now. Do I want to run a belt? Do I want to run a belt? Don't. This little hunk of rock is a bit in my way. Of course, if I do run a tractor, it means I'm going to need to have some coal, but I've got a coal mine that I'm not doing anything with. I could run a path. Basically, because it's all at the same... No, it's still a little bit higher, but... If I run a straight shot... No hill or anything? Do I want to be clever? Over exaggerate it and use a tractor? Or do I just want to make a belt? I think I am just going to use a belt. Yeah, that seems like the most responsible choice. Is it? Is it? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah. 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 Suddenly he went very, very quiet. That's because his brain is tinking. And it hurts when the brain has to do the tinking. Anyway. Merger. That's a splitter. Merger. Oh yeah, so I need AI limiters still. Yeah, this, oh my god, every time I start thinking I'm getting on top of things, and okay, everything's under control. It's all under control. It's not. Okay, belty. Let's just bring the belty. Yeah, what my brain forced me into is that, oh yeah, you need AI limiters to be manufactured at some point in time. Because, you know, along with everything else. Yes, I know the belts too, Steve. Thank you. Just make sure you're not too short. Maybe what I should put here is a wall. Let's grab a wall here first. Put a awful. It's like someone trying to say awful with a after visiting the dentist. Lucky creep. Okay, so there we go. We got the steel vent leak all feeding down through there, which is good. Okay, and then we just have to keep coming. Eventually I can again close this in, make it a lovely little causeway, and go from there. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep running the belt. And I think I'll count the height. Not by having it drop, but by actually lifting. Lift by 3 straight. Yeah, looks like it dropped. I don't need to get. Okay. We should hopefully have enough clearance to get a bug over here now. Yep. Awesome. Okay. That's brought that over here. Concrete is pretty straightforward, I think. You guys can see how the flash down here. I'm gonna leave that quickware in there for me. You actually are probably one of the easier ones. As I should. Make sure I have a Mark III. Oh. Try that again. Not sure what the height should be here. It's quite lovely with the birds singing, isn't it? 3. I think that should be the right height. Build a platform. reason is because I need to see underneath here, so I'm just going to build myself kind of a temporary bit of scaffolding. Kind of here. You can easily see that. I'm going to grab my belt. That way I can kind of check the height. So yeah, I'm way too tall here. I need to come down a bunch. Let's see if I can do this without it automatically snapping into place. Stop. 1, 2, 3 to 4 lines should be appropriate. By lines, I mean the lines on the edges there. I'll kind of point at it. You can see how I kind of make one of those little lines right where I'm making them appear. So that's 3 showing, that's 4 showing. I think that's where I was. Nope, that's where I was just at. Yeah, try that. Again, we'll grab the old Mark 3. Great. You're still having to drop down a little bit, are you? Okay. Maybe. There we go. Nice and all right. Let's get back to the top now. Ah! And let's start feeding some stuff into our belts, or into our bins. All right, so you're going to be concrete. I might as well get these in place. I think what I'll do, yeah, so I'm going to get the belt set up and then figure out how I'm going to feed into it. Yeah, that's going to be good. Actually, I mean, I'm the one who's doing the lighting. You know what? I'm going to do something I don't like to do, and I'm going to turn off global illumination for now. If that helps. Because I don't have proper lighting setups yet. Maybe it's the gamma. I'm gonna check the gamma here. It's just the shadows are really dark here, and it's making it hard to get things lined up. Gamma chameleon. Make it right. You make it big. Gamma, where are you hiding? AI to create a visual frame between render lines based on frame rate and motion. There's gamma. Yes, you're sick. Usually I keep my gamma around, go into a whole long spiel about color space and how TV exposure. But a gamma of 2.2 is actually kind of the sweet spot. It all has to do with color space, how colors are being rendered by between monitors and graphic engines, and on and on and on it goes. You know, whether it's 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit. Usually it's where I run into that, of course, is in my other job, which is CG renders and VFX. Gamma plays a bit of an important part there. I am only using Mark II belts because nothing is beating at a higher rate than 120. So everything will clear the belt, I think, sufficiently quickly. So much easier. I can actually see it. For whatever reason, though, and I think it's my NVIDIA. Sorry, I'm just going to go and turn my global illumination back on. I think it's my NVIDIA is doing its, this is their recommended setting. And it's overriding because it never saves my settings here. I keep having to reset them, and every once in a while, of course, I'll forget one of the things, like, my gamma. I just never think to look into it while I'm not in the middle of doing the stream. So, just so I can... Okay, so that's everybody's got a belt underneath. Now we can start going underneath and get the sushi belt up. Yeah, let's just get the splitters and stuff, and we'll worry about programming the splitters shortly. That's kind of nice right there because I can do my over... Yeah, okay. So basically what a sushi belt is, it's a looped belt that just kind of runs all the way around where your bins are. So I'm going to grab myself a Mark III belt, make sure I've got a reasonable amount of space here, but it's, still within the snapping amount. Ooh. Hey, look, the flashlight actually is useful now. So we're going to come all the way through. We'll go past... kind of where the bins are. I'm going to end up going much, much further down the line at some point, but I'll worry probably about that then. For now, I'm just going to scooch across the ceiling here. Put you... And I'm going to take advantage of the new straight. Really do love that. Really, really do love this new feature. And the sushi belt gets more and more efficient. Actually, the sushi belt should work even more efficiently now after the update, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the limiting factor is always the throughput of the belts. Right now it's 240. My Mark 4s will be 480. Mark 5s give me the 720, which is usually pretty good, but we have Mark 6s now, which is, a much higher number. I'm not even sure what the new number is. Again, I'm avoiding all freaking information and spoilers. That includes the coffee stain updates and whatnot. I've watched them once, kind of get excited about what things are coming. But since then, I've been avoiding because I want it all to be fresh and new to me so that we get to share it together. So, that's the sacrifice I'm making for you guys. Appreciate it. What is your problem? You too short? Or too long? Let's do out a little bit more. Just get some room to breathe, the room to grow. Okay, so sushi belt requires a loop, just like that. Then in that loop, we grab our... Move this back a little bit. Stop talking in the middle of the sentence again. So yeah, we create the loop, and then we just start feeding things back into said loop. Come all the way around here. You're not going to fit or reach, so that's fine. Can't see where the hell your throw is. I think it's... Oh, okay. It's not a big deal. Just make sure we come past here. We need to see where it actually is. Do that. All right. So now that I have the loop here, I grab my smart splitters. I need to go make a bunch of AI limiters. See, again, that's one of the things that, you know, have to set up an assembler here for. Let's actually put an assembler in. Right here for now. I'll hand feed the work to the beastie. The wee beastie. So you need to start making this. So copper sheet. Of course. Yeah. It's fine. Not overwhelming. You're perfectly fine. There. All right. Recipe's done. I've cleaned the MAM out down here, so I'll run upstairs to check the MAM while I'm waiting for those quick wires and AI limiters to build. I'm going to need all my smart splitters. This system will not work without smart splitters. All right, what have you given me now? Automated miner. Oh, it just means like basic. Oh, 50 per minute. Oh, you see, now there we go. Now we're talking. So my ratio is 2 to 3 on the regular steel pipe. So if I increase that, so the new ratio between the two is 2 out of 5. Common denominator is 10, so that's 2 times 5 for the bottom one, which means it'll need, so the regular steel pipe will need a total for every 10 steel pipe. It's going to use 15 ingots. The other recipe is 10 steel ingots and 6 concrete, which gives me 2.5 times more. Yeah, that is a steel pipe alternate that is actually good. Steam copper pipe or sheet is fine and all, but I don't want to start dealing with steam, mostly because I don't have a refinery yet. Or blender. What do you make? What do you need? Yeah, so I don't even know what... Yeah, so you need like a refinery or something, which I haven't unlocked yet. So, yeah, that's a good one. No, I'm happy with that one. Unfortunately, that's on my hard drive, so I'm going to have to do another exploration at some point in time, but we'll worry about that then. Okay. Did I stall out long enough for those AI limiters to be constructed? Actually, it looks like something. 3, and then you ran out of club. You know what? Gonna be doing temporary things. Let's do some temporary things. There. Hey, look, copper sheets are right here. Eating. That got me. And ingot, deuterium. Let's go to another deuterium. Yeah, that's actually maybe actually, you know what I'm going to do while I'm waiting here? Let's actually get a hypertube going over there. I have hypertubes unlocked. I should utilize my unlocked hypertubes. Do I have a transportation one going yet? I will use this. Okay, so let's go off the build menu. Transport. Look at that. Lovely hypertubes. So we'll throw you on 0. Yeah. So 0. First sheet. Hey, look. Sheet is right here. And actually, maybe I'll make a hypertube out of the steel factory. At least for now, anyway. Yeah, literally, this I got time to kill right now. I can't do anything more on the belt until I get those AI limiters. So I might as well take this opportunity to do a little bit of. Yeah, it's ironic I'm building a hypertube when I have to walk the line, so to speak. But, you know, once it's done, it's done. All right, let's get our hypertube entrance in right there. Next bit in here. So here, same. Turn noodle on. Probably not going to. Actually, that might stretch. Go to. Awesome. Did get that thing. Cool. Okay, so you can go into there. You know what? That's pretty big. Give ourselves a little landing pad. All the way to stop us. What do I have in my oh, I've got safety. Okay, cool. Let's actually put a safety in. Basically just to stop me when I come flying out of the stupid tube. Just to have a little what's it. Ooh, actually. Instead of having just any what's it, let's use a power. I'm gonna need a power line down here anyway. Power pole there. Power. Here. Grab little outlet there. Okay. Entrance. Power. There we go. Zoom. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, excellent. An entrance over here. Where am I going to grab my power line from? Power pole right here. Oh, okay. Do the same thing, so I'll bring that power pole to the corner here. Okay, I can put it there. Excellent. Zoom! And then we next get stopped. Okay, let's continue our journey. So I want to come up. I think I'll go up the stairs. Yeah, it's just a lovely little pop up there, and yeah, I can use that bridge to get up there. So put it. Where's the alley? This is the alley in here. Come on. One more time. Here we go. Here. Run at it. And, oh, man, overshot. You know, there is much easier ways of doing this, of course, than trying to do the parkour, but, you know, it's much more satisfying when you manage to do the parkour, don't you think? Alrighty. We'll come up to here, and let's just tuck it into the corner. Well, actually, I kind of like it pointing off that direction, because that is pointing towards the Criterium, isn't it? Okay. Well, the Criterium is still much higher up. Oh. Yep, gotta go up another level here. Means you are completely wrong. Thank you for playing. Join us again next time on Learn Where You're Navigating to. Still, I'm going to come over here, but I'm going to face that way. Still need to climb. Wow, the Criterium is much further away than I actually thought it was, isn't it? Holy molies. Yeah. How do I get up here? How the hell did I get up? Alright. What the hell am I navigating? Where is the up? Upsies. Where's my upsies? Uppies. Oh, I get my uppies. Oh, I got my uppies over on that bridge. My uppies. Bloody hell. Yep, all riding with a parachute. It's fun. There you go. I think this is where I want to be. I don't know. Moving faster this time. I've lost my mate. Where's the Criterium? Oh, I am way the hell off, aren't I? Yeah, I am completely off. Ow. Alright, let's see what we can do. Turn a little bit here. Archway here. Oh, go slide. Yeah, this is definitely a necessity getting this thing in here. In fact, let's put a foundation going across here. Go. Put some bench onto. Pipe again. I'm gonna have to probably put an accelerator down at the bottom. That's a bit of an elevation change going on here. Okay. Hey, I made it. This means I'm going to put a workshop in up here. I'm going to have to do this trip a few times until I can get this stupid thing set up. I'm going to put a couple more miners. A couple more in there. 4. 5. Or with 4 more, so total is 6. And then handy hand, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, now next question is reach rate. No. But what will is a foundation. Snap it to the grid. Put the receiving end here. Come in there. Of course, I'm gonna have to run up the power line up here, but I'm gonna have to do that anyway. Footing. Huh, let's go right there too. There we go. Okay. So that'll actually get me up there. Let's pop back down now. Now, I read somewhere, test it out, apparently stupid, that if you crouch, you can sneak up on these things. Huh. Would you look at that? Not sure what I can do for it. Well, that takes a lot of the pain out of those things. Did not know that. Years of playing this game, did not know you could sneak up. Good to know. Well, now we all know you can sneak up on those stupid little hatchers. Power. Entrance. I'm almost mad about that. I am almost freaking mad about that. Huh. Anyway, let's get up there. Oh yeah. You're gonna definitely put an accelerator down there. Okay, so in case anyone doesn't know how to do hypertube accelerators, let's do one right now. So again, you basically have a little section like this, and you start another little section just slightly away from it. A little bit tricky here. Because you basically, what happens is you maintain your speed on exit. You also maintain your speed on entrance. So you build up a little bit of speed there. That gets multiplied by there. That gets multiplied by there. And that basically you're traveling much, much faster. So we put an entrance right there. Put an entrance right there. I can then grab my power pole because you want to leave a bit of a gap because you need a place to come out. You're not going to go back through that way, but you are going to need a gap to land. You don't want to get trapped in there, and it could definitely happen. We'll find out when we come back if maybe I have to change the spacing a little, but this will give me a much bigger boost of speed than just the one. So there we go. See, I'm maintaining that speed much better. So it gives me that kind of nice little carry up. So it's not nearly as painful to get up to the top. By the time I actually hit the top, I'm going normal speed. All right, let's get an entrance in. Another entrance in up here. We'll get the power line, drop into the power pole there. And you build method of getting across the bridge here. Put a hole here. Plus, it's a bit of a short run, but that's okay. This way. Avoid it, so I should avoid any clipping. Do avoid clipping. Do avoid clipping. Now let's go all the way down to there. No, still have only the mark. I have not yet purchased the Mark II. Mark II is required. Still not right. Not okay. Not the model. And there we go. I actually can get up my deuterium in a reasonable amount of time now. Look at you guys all being full and juicy. That was weird. I won't say that again. I apologize. And I want to grab all these deuteriums now. And at least until I can get something of a proper factory set up. I mean, I can use just the parachute now, but why? I need to actually test the eggs anyway. I do wish there was a first person in this. And then I am stuck in. But get rid of that. It'll still work. I don't actually need that one there. Because, you know, magic. Still works. Good. And clear the entrance then. And I'm hoping I have my AI limiters now. At least some of my AI limiters now. So I'd like to get my sushi belt built. There we go. You can see I can just step out and come back across here. And take the express routes. Not necessarily quicker or more convenient, but it's certainly easier on old things. Yeah, it's sort of swig of the old coffee. Okay. How you doing, Mr. AI Limiter? You are completely out of quickwire again. Of course you are. But I can at least do something about it this time. And I do have 17 of them, so you know, at least get a start on the splitters. Let's grab all those. You do your thing. There we go. Alright, so those guys will be here. Our flashy light on. And hopefully start making some smart things. Sorry. Only because it's quick and easy. That's not totally gonna have to rebuild those. That's very good. Oh, now I'm out of road. Okay, deal with that. Also do make it 13. Orders are right over here. Let's keep this moving along, folks. Waiting a minute. Yeah, okay, so you can go. Carry on. Remove these guys. So, but now, sure, connect you. That side. Hey, do I have enough to do the other side? I don't know. Let's find out. Temporary conveyors, just so I get the correct guide. Okay. And let's these guys now. Man, smart. Nice. Who knows I repeat things in threes. Alright. Oh, I moved that too far. I think I want to correct it. Yeah, I do that up. So, kind of an easy way to make sure you get your belts the right way is just come off of a lift. And that'll be the, let it kind of take its tightest corner. That'll usually set you up just fine for the right distance. Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. So the problem is because it's supposed to be feeding off the splitter, so the direction it wants to go is that way, whereas the loop is going around that direction. But I can get rid of this belt now because I have this as a guide. So if I just start grabbing from here, I can push that line from back now. Here. Okay, so now when I take my smart speakers, get them to snap into place. Correct. So maybe. But yeah, making AI limiters now. Okay. At least I'm getting some. What's up? What's up? Well, I have these. Okay. Got those in place. So I have enough AI limiters, which is good. Then I can grab my lifts here. But I only need like 2 lifts. For the chirp. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, next step is to actually program them. Yeah, a lot of this is kind of tedious, but, you know, once it's done, right? So we're going to remove that. If we look at this, we can see that that's concrete. So these things. All right, figure. So flow is going that way, so this is a left output. So we go left output. We go concrete. And it's important. Everything else gets set to ever over. I could actually do a central line, but no, I'm gonna do the. Okay, what are you supposed to be? See now why I filled them up. So that's supposed to be steel plate. Figure you it's iron plate. Every freaking time, man. Iron plate and over. That means you're going to be iron rod. Yes, you are in fact iron rod. So left output. Iron rod and overflow. C, E, reason I'm doing that is because it saves me a button. I don't have to set the overflow because the overflow is already set. I just have to hit the first. There we go. More. Here's screws. Screws. Oh, see. Alright, what are you? You are staple. Oh, yeah, see? I want to paste. I want to paste. I want to paste. You are stator. Yeah, I mean, it's not much of a time saving, but every little bit, right? Rotor. That way I don't have to think what side is it going on. It's the one that's already spoken for. I don't have to worry about did I set the overflow, did I not set the overflow. I don't think I have anything for you yet. You're currently a spare. Now fill these guys back in. Anything on the other side. And before I get too far, I'm just going to take another quick couple minute break here. Don't go away. I'll be right back. And we'll get this finished. We'll see you in a minute. And I'm back. Again, once again, thank you for your understanding and patience. I fell. Okay, let's finish getting this up. Yeah, no problem. I want to accomplish a goal today. Sorry, squirrel. There we go. All right. You are framed. Okay, so I've already pasted everything I need on you. So we just need to set you, and yes, it is the exact same direction. So modular frame. And we'll pop over to this third guy. And we still have our settings in our clipboard. What are you? You are encased. So we find our encased industrial beam. There we go. I think you're pipe, right? Yeah, you are pipe. And ironically, I don't call you steel pipe, I just call you pipe. Even though I keep calling my iron rod. I don't. B. Steel beam. Beam. And hopsy hopsy. Paste, 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 and paste. Paste. You did paste there. Okay, what are you? You are cookware. Yes, cookware. No? And again, so what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the first one there, so you can see that it's got 20 beam, 20 pipe. That's what it takes to make the container. Within the container is 975 copper sheet, which tells me that this is storing copper sheet. So it's just kind of a quick way if you're ever wondering, if you're looking at something and you're wondering what's in that thing, you can just use your dismantle tool and look at the what pops up. All right, copper sheet, there we go. You were cable, yes you were. So we grab cable like that, and then of course you were wire. So wire. All right. Okay, so that's got the sushi belt ready to go. Now I just need to start tying stuff into it. So first thing I'm going to do here is figure out where I want to bring the concrete up. I kind of want to bring it up in a place that I don't really use for getting around much. So I'm going to bring my... yeah, so I got 2 inputs per mortar. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some mergers on the sushi belt line. And then start feeding things into it. Like copper sheet here. Does that mean I'm either out of quick wire? Yeah, I'm out of quick wire again. But that's fine. So that means I'm out of deuterium. Should have kept that belt there, but no, because I'm going to lift that belt up because I'm going to have this quick wire now. While I'm here, I'll go get some more deuterium in a minute, but until the meantime, I'm going to take all of these back out. And then I'm going to put a merger right here. Merger. Okay, so that'll take care of getting my maybe I'll take a quick trip, grab some more deuterium. And get the accelerometer. Yeah, one of the blueprints I'm going to end up making, of course, is going to be a launching system, so I can just, wherever I set up a remote base, I can just drop in and very quickly get there. I could put a miner in right now, like a full-scale miner. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what I should do. Instead of having it... Yeah, instead of having these guys run out constantly and then just pause, what I should be doing, let's pick these guys up. Of course, I'm grabbing all the stuff anyway, because I already... Oh, look at that. Because I already have a power line going in here. I'll go organization. I'll just put a temporary storage container, but let's get the foundations down on the grid first. So instead of capping out, 600, you don't get any more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a storage container here. I'm going to throw what deuterium I currently have into it. Yes, it's not going down to the base or anything like that. Mostly just because I need to pick these crates up. I'm everywhere, but what am I? What's my key? Russian. It's like being there with the All right, miner. I'll throw the old Mark II on there for now. And where is the entrance? There it is. Yeah. Because again, I could actually just set up a quick wire factory. Oh, no, no. Yes, at some point, yes, we're going to set up a quick wire factory, but not right now. Right now, we are just gonna get the deuterium mined. I will hand transport it for the time being. I think half of my kind of mental struggle I'm having with this particular build here is the fact that I'm not doing it in a place that I normally do it. Just kind of having random thoughts popping into my log as I'm doing this. Because, you know, setting up Quickwire, I don't really think about it. My old kind of areas that I would work, right, I would just do it. It's part of that kind of built-in routine that I gave myself. Of course, now, it's not quite as straightforward because I have to kind of think about every thing that I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm going to say the Hyper 2 is probably quicker. I'll take the Hyper 2 now. Oh, risk of death. Oh, no. There he goes. Look at all that steel just waiting to get fed. Alright, we got a load of deuterium. Let's get that into the deuterium manufacturing facilities. So, you go into there. Alright. That will start feeding the belt. Speaking of steel, here's the steel. Mr. Steel, come in there, and we will fill this in now. Like so. We'll put the merger in right here. Line it up more or less. That out of there. Steel coming in. I can probably get away with a part two. Why do you not work? Why do you do work? Oh, that's fine. Fair enough. Alright, merger. And there we go. Put that in there. Let's clean these two little tiny sections out. Like that. And then. Yeah, okay. That'll work. That. We could probably put a lift. Just right up there. Where's it? Scooch along now. Stay at everyone's view. Like that. We're going to come in to the other side of this one. Come into there. Then we'll put it in. And run our Mark III belt. We have Mark III. There we go. So that is feeding now. You can see things happily going around the circle. Yeah, so the quick wire is feeding in there. And it should be filling into the bin. And that also means my steel should happily go all the way around now. So you can see the sushi belt is beginning to function. Alright, so of course the reason I brought this belt here is now get up on top here. Where are you going down? What the hell are you? Oh, you're this stupid. Okay. Okay, that's stupid. This is what was coming from the assembler way down here. This ugly, 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 ugly belt run. That. That's cool. Okay. So, grab ourselves a merger. Not a splitter. Merger. And we can put it there. Yeah, so you can already see that I'm getting some little back. Why? Why is the quick wire stalled? Why is the quick wire stalled? Oh, that's what it is. A weird over. Yeah. Oop. Easy. Ouch. You. Okay. Got our mergers in the back. Oh, now we just need to get our lift, so that is maybe that should get us right lever. No, let's go right there. So that is at that. I'm gonna go one more. That should be correct. We'll find out.
So they says buffer. That is it. Use the force, dude. Use the force.
Golly gee whiz, Ben! Alright. Yep. And yep. Okay, so that's got these guys loading into the sushi belt. Good. Okay. That's why I slowed that down. What else we got? Now we need to bring out the copper products. So they need to all merge together. I can get rid of that. And I'll get rid of that. And that was a bit of a silly way of doing things. I had space issues at the front end. I'm gonna actually. Yeah, I don't. Spaghetti line. Yeah, that's just because I've got locked out the containers. Sheet. Sheet. And wire. That. Again. Able. Good. Okay, so that is getting the copper problems. Only thing left of running these guys. Maximum capacity 930. Maximum capacity 787. I'm currently using 570. Even have still fuel in them, so yeah, you're doing okay. All right. Copper dealt with. Quick wire. U3. You need to come up by one more. Two. Oh, of course. Yes. All of you. You're all wrong. You're all a marked failure in the system. No, you go up with that. Not a little half mark, was I thinking? Buddy, new. There we go. Alright, last is these three guys. They should be relatively easy. Who are you? You're just... Oh yeah, see, this guy can get empty now. Let's make sure I take out anything that shouldn't be in the system. So, why are you stalling? That's what Alright, so we are going to need one line. Definitely be a marked one. All the way up. No. Two. Put a little just rough. Alright, so yes. All the way up at the top. Need two mergers. Merger. Screws up. Let's do the little trick. Where are we? Let's move on. Tight as it is. Poor unfortunate soul. So sad. So these are not the way you should. Yeah. you. All right. One more merger. Merger, I tell you, it's merger. Pop you there. Grab our Mark 20 Belton. Alright, that's all that stuff. I just need to empty this bin here, which is pretty much just go up. This bin will be, you know, or a bin like it will be a permanent fix the cure. Just because I like to every once in a while clean up my inventory. If I get too much of something, I'll dump it out. Alright. Let's now get upstairs and see if it's actually... Oh, concrete. I need to get the concrete. Some concrete up. Right here. So concrete's coming in right about there. So we'll bring this. No, I'm gonna have to keep it nicely safely ensconced. Time being. Come up to here. Should be healing. Please use. Cooperative. That's cool. Oh. Yes, I do indeed hear the train. That's what I was concerned about that. But, no. Probably here. That's the halfway mark. Alright, let's go have a look and see how the belt's doing. Right. Alright, let's do a little visual access port. Alright, why are you all stalled up? Who is not... Really that is because it was full. Yeah, sushi belt not great at with the slower belts. But okay, well, I need to get the belt further. So for the Tiki generation, what I need to do is squeeze in another smart spawner. Now normally it would be, it's a good idea to leave yourself space. between the containers, but I think we got way with it. No. Okay. Straight across. First. Yeah, it's maybe not the best method, maybe not the most efficient method, but it certainly gets me where I need to be. So, right output is overflow, center input is the so quick fire is not dumping out. Should get the line start to move again. And it should get me generating some tickets. So there comes the quick wire. See if the belt not actually. They somehow buggered up the spacing. What else did I screw up on? Go through the belt. Oh, start to move again. There we go. Okay, line's starting to move again. Very slowly starting to fill my containers. However, I can't really do anything about it yet until I get my Mark 4 belts, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. But yeah, so I'll get a lot of frames in there, slowly getting some encased beams, slowly getting pipe, slowly getting beam. Doing underneath here. Hold up again, but you are slowly, very slowly moving. Look like you're starving, probably screws. Where does that? But I have inventory. I have my sushi belt. I am now generating tickets passively. There you go. This is going to be, reasonable enough numbers at the time being. Yeah, I've got some reasonably valuable stuff that's feeding into the line, like the rotors and whatnot. I got low-end stuff as well. Some tickets, but it's something. It's getting there. It's all still stages and early stages. So I think the next thing I need to do is get that quick wire factory running, which I'm just going to drop down there. So yeah, what I'll do with the quick wire is knock it in place. Yeah, so I'll bring the quick wire across, drop it down, and either an additional bus or just let it kind of feed on this one. I am gonna have to get these things. Let's get the last one of these things taken care of. I've got lots of frame. Hey, you know where I can find some frame? Yes, yes I do. Right here. Got the frame for it now. Need a little bit of wire. Do I know where there might be some wire? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. It's a much better system with faster belts, but, it is what I got. And it'll get the job done. Alright, so that has cleared out all of my lower tiers.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Alright, that is official. I have finished phase 1 is complete with those there. In fact, they're even telling me phase 1 is complete. So it's on to moving on to phase 2, which means getting that silica factory up and running. I'm going to keep generating the tickets, hopefully get the sushi belt going. So the next kind of main project, I think, is setting up my space elevator. Back over there. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's just get the space elevator back into the world. Let me fill this hole here. Where do I actually want to do it? Remember, I want to keep myself a little bit of a factory core going here. What would be a good place for the space elevator? Honestly, honestly, I don't really know. I'm not going to be doing much over here, am I? Yeah, let's just reach across the valley floor here. There's just going to be lots of room underneath for me to set up the machines if necessary. It's nice just tying into the mountain. Get rid of the tree at some point. Yeah, so I'm not going to need a ton of machines in over here, so I can probably get them, squeeze them all underneath. A little bit of a hatcher infestation. Take care of. Come here. Oh. hate those things. I hate them. 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 Not that they freaking are dangerous, but they're annoying. Like the most irritating freaking critter on this freaking game. Just literally nails on a chalkboard. Just there to piss me off. Well, screw you. Go away. You and your little freaking buggy. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Oh, I might as well grab this slug while I'm at it. There he is. But at least he's gone. Okay. God, that's it. I don't think he's here because it know what I'm gonna do. Just let it go for now. I don't have any plans, do I? Alright, everyone. I think that is it for now. Got myself my thing accomplished. Now I just have to kind of think about what I want to do next. I think getting the space elevator, next tier space elevators unlocked is going to be my priority because I need to upgrade it to the Mark IV belts. I need that sushi belt just to feed faster because this is not, yeah, this is just not, it's too slow. It'll fill these containers up, but just at a ridiculously, stupidly slow rate. So I want to get those 480 belts going. That'll at least get me moving, and that usually is kind of the break point. So yeah. So next time we're going to start building up our space elevator. I'll figure out where I want to do it. I'd like it to be close. Let's see if it will fit here. I doubt it'll fit here very well. Oh, maybe it will. Then I can put the factory floor, but not sure what I do. I may want to keep that for train pass through. So I got to think about what the next step is. My big thing was to get this unlocked, and then so at least not unlocked, but get it started, get it constructed, get it organized. I can always move everything closer if I need more space over there for the space elevator, if that's what I decide to do. So yeah, got a lot of stuff to do, but I think getting that next tier open is going to be a biggie. Still have to want to do something with the Caterium. So yeah, not sure. We'll figure it out for next week, but that is going to be something until next week. In the time being, once again, I'm going to thank you for joining me and watching my insanity unfold in front of you. Oh, what have I got an extra concrete for? With all the squirrel and distraction that goes along with my usual gameplay. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.